All right, so we're going to start on the treadmill. We're going to keep our hands free. We don't want to be holding on to the rails too tight. If you're new to the gym or this is your first time, just make sure that we're holding them at our side. We can place them at an even pace and or put them on top of our head. You can also try the elliptical or the bicycle, no more than 5 minutes to warm up. And again, we're going to make sure that we're breathing through while we're walking. We want to start off at 2.0 to 2.5 pace and an incline of 5. So even if you're a beginner or advanced, you should always be warming up and stretching.
If you have knee pain or ankle issues, I suggest you use the elliptical rather than the treadmill to reduce tension. Again, this is just for warm-up purposes, meaning that should only be about 5 minutes. After all of your workouts to increase fat loss, take about 10 to 15 minutes to do a cool down on either the Stairmaster or the elliptical. Thanks. For all my girlies who are at home, you can do things such as burpees, jumping jacks, jump ropes. You can use these punches with these side ab moves, 20 on both sides. We're going to do it for about 2 to 3 minutes as a warm-up. You can also do these walking abs and or these squats into kicks. Again, you can do 2 or 3 rounds of these, 30 seconds to equal about 2 minutes for each exercise. So make sure you warm up at home.
Okay, so this is for if you're going to do lower bodies. We're going to start off with these hip openers, which essentially our knee is down on the mat, our front leg is leaning forward, and as you can see, we're going to be stretching our hip. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. We're then going to release it, and we're going to lean backwards to stretch out our hamstring as well as our quad, and we're going to do this again for 20 seconds. We're also going to do this on the separate leg. So on the opposite leg, we're going to switch legs. And again, we should be doing this for 20 seconds on each leg twice. Next, we're going to do these frog openers. Essentially, we are using our elbows to push inward towards our hips. This is going to open up our hips to help us to squat deeper as well as prevent injury. You can do both sides of your hips if you want to like to stretch. Again, 20 seconds for 2 rounds. Next, we're going to stand up from there and we're going to put our hands on the mat to stretch and do hamstrings for 10 to 20 seconds. Then we're slowly going to rise up. And then from there, we're going to do what is called holding our ankle into our foot to do these quad stretches. If you cannot stand on your own, you can use the wall to prop yourself up. And then finally, we're going to do what's my favorite. These are called hip openers. We're going to do 5 of these outward, and then we're going to bring them back in for 5. So again, this is going to stretch us. If you are doing a lower body day, make sure you do 50 air squats to warm up those glutes.